How's it going, everybody? So day 6 update on my 30-day fast. Um, Today has been a bit rough, truth be told. Feeling quite sore, stiff, kind of tight muscles. My ketones are quite high today, so they touched 2.7 and they've come back down to 2.3, I think they were. So I'm still, I'm feeling alright in a sense. But yeah, wanted to be honest about the how exactly I was feeling. So quite tired, feeling a wee bit kind of slow and lethargic, and just feeling a bit tight and muscular wise, and a bit. My blood sugars have been really good. Still, I've had my vitamin B tablets. I've had my Celtic sea salt, and I've obviously been checking my ketones quite regularly. Obviously ketones, you're going to expect ketones when you're fasting, because that's what happens when your body starts to break down fat. Being a type 1 diabetic, there's always that fear of ketoacidosis. But at this point, I'm not fearing it. I'm aware of it. But ketosis and ketoacidosis, or diabetic ketoacidosis, are two very different things. So I'm going to need to keep an eye on it. Make sure that it doesn't continue to climb. As I said at the start of this, the only thing that could really take me out of it would be if my ketones get too high, because then I would be, from the limited knowledge that's out there and that I can gather, I would be in danger of going into ketoacidosis. The thing is, when you speak to anybody in the medical profession about this kind of stuff, you just get like a hard nope back from them, and I don't know if there's actually a real big amount of information out there. Well, there's not, because I've looked as far as diabetics and fasting is concerned. If my ketones do continue to rise, I'm going to need to think about how I'm going to move forward with this. Obviously this is day 6, tomorrow will be day 7, and Monday morning that'll be the full 7 days. I'll class it from Monday morning. I stopped eating when I went to bed last Sunday night, so maybe class it to tomorrow night, Monday morning being 7 days. So I've still managed to get a lot of the good benefits of the fasting. I've noticed a lot of the inflammation has left my body. I certainly feel that I've lost a bit of weight. My clothes are certainly not as tight on me. A few people have noticed it as well. I'm still getting cravings. I'm still hungry, and my phone is showing me literally nothing on my reels apart from recipes, funnily enough. So take of that what you will. But obviously I'm going to continue on at the moment. I'm aware I'm aware that there's not a lot of information out there, and although I'm willing to push the boundaries, I don't want to obviously risk having to go into hospital or being super ill. So, that being said, um, apart from feeling a bit tired and stiff, which could be unrelated, I've got a stiff muscle in the back of my neck, and it could be totally unrelated. Could have been the way I slept last night, but it's worth mentioning. Um, I'll keep an eye on it and keep pushing forward. If my ketones continue to rise, then I'm thinking that I might have to have some coconut water. I have done a coconut water fast before. It's 7 days on coconut water, so that might be an option. And that'll let my blood sugar, my ketones come down, because there'll be some sugar there for my body to use as fuel, and then I can maybe try and pick up maybe a day on the coconut water, a day just on water, for the rest of the fast. But I will need to take stock of that. And maybe my ketones will start to come down. Obviously, when they first change over to burning fat, there's more fat in the body to burn, so the ketones will rise a bit. But maybe as it burns some of that, they'll come back down. But that's all part of the learning process, I suppose, isn't it? But that's my update for today, and thanks again if you're still following along and keeping tabs on how it's going for me. And if it helps anybody, then that's the aim of the game. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Have a good evening.